which she told me beforehand she is very, very excited to have. And the visitors are the Chula Vista Spartans. We didn't play their JV last season, but their head coach for JV is Christian Villalobos. And speaking of the visitors, here is their roster for today. So you have number 0, Noeli Perez. Then you have number 3, Emma Aguayo. Number 5, Alexia Fuentes. Number 9, Jadit Ontiveros. Number 11, Sofia Meeks. Number 13, Ariana Lopez. Number 15, Evelyn Ojeda. Number 17, Alison Velasquez. Number 19, Isabella Landeros. Number 23, Isabel Sandoval. Number 25, Ablawi Jessica Ajali. Number 10, Naomi Alfonso. Number 12, Stephanie Cooper. Number 14, Jacqueline Herrera. Number 16, Valeria Villegas. Number 18, Melanie Soto. Number 20, Joylani Velasquez. Number 22, Vianney Cobian. And goalkeeper number 24, Emma Perez. And then for your home side then, the JV roster. Here's the roster for opening day. You have number 21, the returning player, in Caitlin Riley. You have number 23, Penelope Lombardo. Number 25, Juliet Law. Number 27, Kate Brigham, another returning player. Number 29, Valentina Prado. Number 31, Zoe Bozinovich, the younger sister of Sale Bozinovich. Number 33, Evie Hudson. Number 35, Abigail Hyde. Number 39, Haley Colton. Number 22, another returnee, Olivia Pennick. Number 24, captain of this JV side, Chloe Agostini. Number 26, Charlize McAvoy, I should say. Number 28, Chloe Galliana, who I must assume is the younger sister of Leilani Galliana. Number 30, Caitlin Flores. Number 32, Kate VR. Number 34, Camila Rogers, so she's wearing the exact same jersey number as last season. And I believe she's one of the captains of the team as well. Then you have goalkeeper, number 36, Ada Werner. Number 38, goalkeeper, Sophia Delane. And to complete the roster, number 40, Tara Moses. Number 37, Shay O'Connor, will not be in attendance for tonight's match. Hopefully we'll see her on Thursday. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, so we are just waiting now for the referees to call the players to the pitch. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, tax season is coming up, so let me tell you something. Go to TCT Tax. We had them last season, and they're even better this season. TCT Tax can help you with all types of income tax returns. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax is here for you, lads. See them to prevent the IRS from levying your house, your bank accounts, and you can keep your mind with them as well. Go ahead and talk to them if you have not collected your checks as well. As we are about to get underway here. Again, we are GK Sports and we are at the game. I am your commentator, Joshua Pengen. On camera duty and audio today is George Langvin, one of the OGs of this company, if you will. And here are the players. So the starting goalkeeper, it looks like it's going to be Ada Werner. She is a freshman goalkeeper. I actually got to speak to Kate Brigham before the game started. I talked to her when she was practicing on the pitch, and I asked her how she was feeling. She told me that she was definitely feeling nervous, but she was very excited to be back on the pitch. Last year was different due to the pandemic, and she's glad to have things back to normal. And she also told me there are a lot of freshmen on this JV team. I think the majority of this team is actually consisted of freshmen. And she said she's very happy for her freshman teammates. She said all of them have promising talent, and hopefully they can get the win today. I asked Kate what we could see from her today, and she said she wants to be really aggressive, move the ball well, get an assist, and take shots. As you can see, the JV girls are lined up in a 4-3-3 formation. Again, new squad, familiar faces. It's going to take me a little while to learn everyone's names, but I assume eventually I'll get the hang of it. As the Chula Vista side looks like they're playing in a, I'm not even entirely sure, a 3-4-3, looks like. And we are underway here at Balboa Stadium, and the referee already blows his whistle immediately. So, an interesting... I think he's going to have her restart the kickoff here. That was number 13, Ariana Lopez. And, yeah, now the Cavers will have the kickoff. So, good start for the Cavers then on the season as Brigham finds Valentina Prado, who is wearing a different number and being physical already. Prado trying to play it through for Penelope Lombardo. Oh, and she's on here. She shoots, and oh, what a shot that would have been. What a start. That was Kate VR. Well, couple of opening seconds, and the Cavers almost already having an opening goal. So then Prado, good press from Valentina Prado, the Colombian star, who's wearing number 29 this season, wore 14 last season. Oh, a little give and go. Valentina Prado lays it up. Oh, she was offside. I think Cape Brigham might have been offside. It was either Prado or Brigham, one of the two. But the Cavers pressing extremely high already. Look at this. I mean, look at this, folks. Everyone is on this side of the pitch except for the goalkeeper for the Cavers. So the free kick will be played in the defensive half for Chula Vista. It's a weak one at that, and Prado's going to be there. Valentina Prado here. Valentina Prado! Goal! The Colombian star opens her account. Only 2 minutes in, and they take a 1-0 lead. That's the kind of start we want to see from Valentina Prado. I don't believe, she didn't have many goals for JV last season, but this season it's off with a bang. Well, what a start that was. Again, less than 2 minutes gone, and it's 1-0 to the Cavers already. The Colombian star, number 29 this season, Valentina Prado. And Ariana Lopez will get us back underway here. Lopez, she's going to find Alexia Fuentes, passing it to the middle. Prado with the press. And Prado's going to be a problem if she keeps pressing the Spartan back line like this. And I think Prado's going to win that, and she does just that. Camila Rogers out wide. Valentina Prado playing it. Rogers out on the wing. Rogers with the cross! And it just goes off the post and out for a... or did the goalkeeper get a touch? I think the goalkeeper might have gotten a touch there. It will be a corner. So the first corner of the game for the Cavers then. The goalkeeper in net for the Spartans is Emma Perez. So Camila Rogers on corner kick duties then. She has quite the delivery, Camila Rogers. She showed us that last season, and hopefully we can have a similar result. Rogers, oh, what a ball. Perez, she missed it. Brigham has the wide net right in front of her, and it just goes wide. Back out to Camila Rogers, drills in a low ball, and that's just cleared by the defense. So then here come the Spartans. This pass is intercepted by one of the newbies, I believe McAvoy. Now on the ball, that's here. She finds Kate VR. VR to Brigham. Brigham on the turn, looking, passing it to the middle of the pitch to Olivia Pennick, and she's dispossessed off the ball, Pennick. Flick back on, and, well, Camila Rogers has a lot of space out there for the moment. Rogers going on the right wing. Camila Rogers, she could be in here. Camila Rogers on the right wing. Camila Rogers, oh, it hits the post. How unlucky is she? The ball falls back out to her out wide. Rogers has a go again. Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Pick your spot, Camila Rogers. She helps their first goal of the season. 2-0 to the Cavers after 4 minutes gone. You see, folks, I talked to Prado and Rogers before this game started, and I told both of them that they better get on the score sheet today, and they both have done just that. So the second teamers, well, they're veterans on the JV squad. They're second year on the JV squad. Prado and Rogers off to a bang already. So then, Ariana Lopez to get us back underway here on the restart. Lopez, she's going to pick out Fuentes. Fuentes finds the feet of Meeks and dispossessed by VR. Good turn. Now VR finds Valentina Prado. Prado on the turn. Prado. Oh, and I believe that was Agostini calling for it wide. Now here is Chloe Agostini. The speedy Agostini, as we called her last season. Known for her pace down the line. And that ball is traveling all the way back. So the Spartans finally getting the ball into their attacking third. But I don't think it'll do much as the Cavers now have a throw-in on the near side of the pitch here. Let's see. I believe it's going to be taken by Charlize, or who is that? Haley Colton, excuse me. Haley Colton will throw this one in. And she's going to find Penelope Lombardo, one of the new ones. Now it's Brigham. Now here's Kate VR on the left wing. Oh, Prado's offside. She needs to be careful there as the Spartans are playing a very high back line. And that's going to go out for a throw-in in favor of the Spartans. So again, folks, we have two center referees in this match. And as you all know, I'm not the biggest fan of having two center referees because most of the time, majority of the time, they get the offsides calls completely wrong. But this is what we're going to have to make do with today. So it looks like Sophia Meeks will throw this one in for the Spartans, and she needs to take a couple of paces back. And the referee is telling her to back up even more, Sophia Meeks, that is. And I think we're just getting it settled here. Oh, I believe it's a free kick, so Here we go. A free kick because I believe Prado was called offside then. That must be the reasoning. So Sophia Meeks then to take this free kick. She'll play it short to the middle. She finds the feet of Emma Aguayo. Aguayo plays it back. The Spartans very vulnerable to the counterattack here. And here's Camila Rogers, who has acres of space in front of her. Prado needs to stay onside. Now here's the run of Valentina Prado through the middle. Camila Rogers is out on the right wing. Camila Rogers shoots, and it goes over the bar. I think Valentina Prado might have wanted her to cross that to the middle, but Rogers went alone. And unfortunately for her sake, she couldn't put 2 on the board. Well, 2 in favor of herself, that is. So then Emma Perez will take this goal kick for the Spartans. Here we go. Perez. Prado is pressing immediately. Prado fighting the center half here. And I think Valentina Prado has won the Cavers a throw-in, so she shoved off the challenge of Isabel Sandoval there. And it looks like Agostini will want to take this throw-in. So, folks, if I'm a little bit slow on the names, it's because, again, a lot of these players, the returning players, have switched their numbers. So it's really interesting to see Agostini wear 24, as that's a brilliant cross in, but it comes out to be nothing. But Lombardo has it. Lombardo, Brigham, and she's dispossessed, but the Cavers might win possession back here. They do. That's Lombardo. Now it's out wide for Fuentes. Fuentes trying to make a run. Agostini throws in a challenge. Now here's Chloe Agostini. Lays it off for Kate Brigham. Brigham. Now they're going to find Camila Rogers, who should be onside. And can she keep this ball in play? Yes, she can. Camila Rogers with time. Camila Rogers crosses the ball in the box. And, oh, it just goes out of play. Well, the Cavers, again, they're pressing high. They're getting numbers in the box. I believe they had 4 or 5 players in that box. So, again, very, very good numbers from the San Diego Cavers, as Emma Perez looks to take another goal kick. So again, folks, everyone is on the attacking half of the pitch for the Cavers except for their goalkeeper, as this will be played short again, and Kate VR should be able to get on the end. She does. Intercepted in the end by Sandoval. Now here is Pennick, and she's going to be whistled for a handball, and, well, Pennick just smiles and shrugs that one off. But a free kick in favor of the Spartans in their own defensive half. Again, 2-0 is the score line. We've played around 9 or so minutes here. Valentina Prado opened the scoring, and then Camila Rogers doubled it. So, intercepted in the end, and Camila Rogers is going to have acres of space again. Here goes Camila Rogers. Camila Rogers on the right wing. I see the idea. She was trying to pick out Prado there on her run, but the pass had a little too much pace on it. So then Perez will look to boot this one away. So Perez, drop ball, takes it quickly, intercepted in the end by Lombardo. Lombardo could be in. Lombardo! And it's saved by the goalkeeper. So another corner kick then in favor of the Cavers. This time it will be taken on the near side of the pitch, and I believe Camila Rogers is going to want to take this one as well. It was a decent delivery the first time in, so we can expect something very similar from Camila Rogers here. Again, I believe one of the captains, as Chloe Agostini is checking in. Rogers with the cross. Oh, and Prado is there! And is that over the line? It is over the line. So Valentina Prado will get her second goal of the game if that came off of Prado in the first place. And it's 3-0 to the Cavers. One of the more awkward goals Valentina Prado has scored in her career, but she'll take it. So then, the Colombian star with 2 goals to her name in the first game of the season, as Ariana Lopez will get us back underway here. And 10 minutes have just about been up, and the Cavers already have a 3-0 lead. This could get ugly. So Valentina Prado working hard on through the middle, trying to be a true center forward she is. Now, Aguayo, dispossessed off the ball. It's played up the pitch for Prado to give chase. Sent. Now it's Lombardo. Penelope Lombardo finds Kate VR on the left wing. VR cuts it. Prado brings it down. She tried to cross it first time. Lombardo looking for a pass through the middle. And I think that's for Camila Rogers. And Rogers gets there. It's saved. Prado has a hat trick. The Colombian star off to an amazing start. 3 goals for Valentina Prado. I think that might have matched how many goals she had last season. She had 3 or 4 or 5 last season, and she's already catching up. Well then, it's 4-0. Prado has a hat trick. Camila Rogers has one. And she'll probably be looking for more. As you can see, head coach Madeline Strawn is warming up the whole JV bench here. Again, a lot of new names, a lot of new faces, new freshmen looking to make an immediate impact on the team. As a substitution is made, Jadit Ontiveros will check in for the Spartans. Now then. And, oh, Chloe Agostini reads that beautifully. Now here goes Chloe Agostini. Agostini, she skips past one. Chloe Agostini, here she goes. Chloe Agostini, can she go all the way? It's Chloe Agostini, and it's saved by the goalkeeper, Perez. And VR nearly got that, and I believe that's going to be a corner kick. It will be. So Chloe Agostini, who didn't score a goal for the JV last season, looking to open her account today. So it will be Camila Rogers again. Can she get another assist? Camila, great corner. Prado! Oh, and it just skims wide of the post. Nearly had her 4th there, Valentina Prado. Well, it wasn't the best of marking from the Spartans as she practically had a free header, but Valentina Prado is going to want that one back. I actually had the privilege of seeing Valentina Prado play for her club team, AYSO United, during a Coronado Crown Classic Cup. Her team made it all the way to the final, but unfortunately she had to get substituted off due to injury. But what a player she is becoming, Valentina Prado, as Camila Rogers is going to get this. Camila Rogers! Camila Rogers! Oh, it's saved! Oh, and it's going to be an own goal! So that's going to be an own goal. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be 5-0 at this point. So that's unfortunate for Emma Perez, who stood her ground really well. But sometimes that's just how it goes. So then, Prado with a hat trick, Camila Rogers with 1 goal, and then Emma Perez with an own goal, unfortunately. And, oh boy, Coach Madeline Strawn is making my job hard. 7 substitutions are being made. VR is out, Brigham is out, Lombardo is coming off, Pennick is coming off, Valentina Prado's off, Camila Rogers is off, Chloe Agostini is off, and Charlize McAvoy is off as well. And everyone who just came in, well, I'm going to get there. Tara Moses is one of them. Another one, I believe, is number 28, Chloe Galliana. And we will get to the rest if they touch the ball, folks. So then, Galliana throwing in a challenge. Here they come. Galliana, look at that. She already wants to make an impact on this team, and so does Evie Hudson, who is playing center forward, and Hudson wins the ball. Hudson making a run out wide. That's a good overlapping run. Now here's Evie Hudson. Hudson stops the ball, cuts it back. Now dribbles down by the byline. Hudson keeping it in play. Hudson shoots and she scores! Evie Hudson, her first goal for the JV team. Instant impact for Evie Hudson. It's 6-0. Well then. Well then. Well, folks, it looks like Ariana Lopez will get us back underway here. And again, Evie Hudson scored that goal. I'm just making sure my stats are right, ladies and gentlemen. And Galliana presses high, and it will go out of play. So, looking to take this throw in then is Alexia Fuentes. Fuentes throws it in. Hudson is there to intercept. Galliana, and that's going to go off for and out of play. Oh, well, look at this, folks. Valentina Prado is actually back on the pitch for the Cavers then. So, there you go. Again, Valentina Prado already has a hat trick. This is probably the quickest hat trick she's scored in her young footballing career. As it looks like Alexia Fuentes will throw this one in on the near side of the pitch. 24 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Here we go. Fuentes throws it in. It's brought down. Hudson throws in a challenge. Prado does as well. And here they go. Here's Galeana. Oh, look at Galeana go. Galeana, she's through on goal here. Galeana! And it's pushed over the bar by Perez. So then, Chloe Galeana trying to open her account on this JV team as well. It looks like Caitlin Riley will take this corner kick for the Cavers on the far side of the pitch. So then, you have Prado in the box as well. You have about 4 Cavers in the box, but I assume Riley's going to try to pick up Prado here. And that's exactly what she's trying to do. And Prado nearly gets her head to it. It's smashed. And Perez is going to save. Another save for Perez. And she's going to roll it out quickly. I think her center half was unaware of it at the moment. Galeana has it. Now it's Galeana. Prado! Oh, my word. Well, that's not a... It's a miss by Valentina Prado, but I don't think she'll be too upset about it, as she already has 3 goals, but definitely something to work on in the future for her left-footed shots there, as Prado is telling her team at the moment to press high. So Perez then plays it, and the referee wants the goal kick retaken. So 22 minutes and 50 seconds remain in this first half. Again, it's 6-0, folks, as Perez will retake this goal kick. The Cavers pressing extremely high. And now Galeana might get on the end of this, and she's committed a foul there, Galeana. And it will be Valeria Villegas, or she'll leave it for Fuentes to take this free kick in the defensive half of the pitch for the Spartans. So then, Fuentes, looking for options. Trying to boot a long ball forward. It's going to be intercepted by Caitlin Riley, and that's a handball on is that Caitlin Riley or someone else? No, I believe it was Caitlin Riley. So another free kick to be taken for the Spartans. It looks like be taken by number 12. I believe Noelle Perez is number 12 then. I believe that's what number she is. Now the Spartans... Good challenge in thrown by Tara Moses, one of the new players on this team. Intercepted. Valentina Prado will get on the end of it. Prado, oh, she has her wide open on the right wing. And look at the through ball by Valentina Prado. Playing it out wide for Abigail Hyde. Hyde crosses it in. Finds Galeana. Oh, the ball got stuck under her feet. Riley, and she shanked her shot wide. Ball is sent back out of play. Riley... She's going to have a go. Riley shoots. It's deflected. Prado laying it off. Sent back in. Prado heads it on. The ball needs to be brought down for possession here as Abigail Hyde's trying to win it back. Now here's Caitlin Flores. Oh, what a cross by Flores, and it was just wide of the goal. So then another goal kick to be taken. Emma Perez looking. I'm trying to see what the Cavers are playing. They started off in a 4-3-3, but now it looks like a 3-5-2. They have 3 defenders, 5 mids, and 2 forwards, but it can be easily inverted into a 3-4-3 as Hyde is trying to win this ball back. Hyde, oh, look at the turn. Hyde playing it in, brought down. Here's Hudson, cuts it back to her left boot. She's looking for options. Hudson makes a move. Hudson, and good defending there in the end. Now here's Flores. Flores trying to make a move. Riley still pursuing the ball here. Riley, oh, good turn by the defense. And it just might be cleared out here. Nope, they're going to be stopped by Hudson. And now here come the Spartans with Isabella Landeros. Landeros, her pass is intercepted. Galeana, Prado's offside, yep. So Valentina Prado offside. And the Spartans will have a free kick to take in their defensive half again. 20 minutes gone here at Balboa Stadium. And it will be Stephanie Cooper. That's Stephanie Cooper. Stephanie Cooper will take this free kick. Hudson. Or Hyde, excuse me. Still learning the names, folks. Here's Riley. Trying to play it through the middle. Here's Flores. Trying to pick one out. Oh, and they nearly were on the end of it. Now it's going to be played, and Valentina Prado's onside. Valentina Prado here for a chance for 4. Prado makes it 4! Her 4th goal of the game, the Colombian star. Absolutely astonishing, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Cavers. Well, Valentina Prado now has matched her goal-scoring tally from all of last season. All of last season, again, she had 4 or 5 goals, and now she has 4 goals in the opening 21-odd minutes in the first half. And she's going to be substituted out. Good day for Prado. As a new center forward will be put in, I believe that's Penelope Lombardo. So then, kickoff is back underway. Here they go. Galliana on the intercept. Here's Chloe Galliana. Galliana lays it off for the new forward up here. She could be on. This is Lombardo. Lombardo skips past 1. Look at Lombardo. Lombardo 5! Well, it's 8-0 and Lombardo opens her account now. So Penelope Lombardo then opens her account for the JV team. And I'm just getting it on the stats here. 1 goal for Lombardo. 8 for the Cavers. And, well, 18 minutes remain. But take nothing away, it was a very good assist by Chloe Galliana there. She saw the run, picked her out, and, well, all Penelope Lombardo had to do was skip past 1, and she proved that she could do that. Good clinical finish from the forward. So then, substitution will be made, and it looks like... Okay, folks, I believe that is Noelle Perez. I believe that's Noelle Perez. Nope, that's Jacqueline Herrera. Okay, that's Jacqueline Herrera. Again, the numbers can be a bit deceiving at times as Galliana is back on the ball for the Cavers. And I think the Cavers are just going to play tiki-taka possession here. I think that's what's going on. So then, passing it out wide. Try to keep it in play. And she couldn't keep it in play. That was Juliet Law. So the Spartans then looking to throw this one in. Sophia Meeks on the far side of the pitch, I believe. Oh, it's a throw in favor of the Cavers. Excuse me. I stand corrected. So Flores will throw it in for the Cavers. And she'll win the ball back immediately. Now, here come the Spartans. This is Evelyn Ojeda. And she's dispossessed off the ball. Ball's played back. Intercepted in the end. Galliana putting pressure. Cavers trying to win the ball back here in the middle. Galliana will do just that, and she'll play it back to her goalkeeper. I believe is that Werner in there? I believe that might be Werner in there. Yes, that is Ada Werner in goal. So Flores trying to pick out a pass in the middle. And she's dispossessed off the ball. That was Penelope Lombardo. Now it'll be played back to Colton. Now Werner. Look at how far Werner is outside of her box. Now it's out wide on the right. They try to pick out Flores, and it's going to go out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, folks. If you've been enjoying this game so far, please check us out on our website at gksports.org if you don't know already. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment. It really helps us out a lot, especially if you're enjoying this game and you want more amazing football matches just like this one. We're GK Sports, and we are at the game as the ball's played all the way back to the defense of the Cavers. Now, here's Werner. Werner playing it to the middle. Playing it back to the center half. That is Haley Colton. Colton tried a through ball in the middle. And that's going to fall back to Werner. So here's Werner. Option out wide. That's Tara Moses. Moses trying to pick out Galliana. And it's a good dummy run from the center forward. And Galliana loses possession there. She's trying to win it back, Galliana. Ball. Here's Moses. Galliana plays it back, and a little bit of a miscommunication there from the Caver back line. I was actually, speaking of the Caver back line for the JV, I was talking to Madeline Strawn, and she said pretty much the back line for the JV is completely new. And, oh, look at that turn, and look at that. Is she onside? I think she might be onside. What a pass that was from the center forward, and the Cavers are going to play it back here. Flores trying to play it through the middle. And getting on the end of it is Penelope Lombardo, who had that move. Now Chloe Galliana's onside here. Here's Chloe Galliana, cuts it back to her right boot. Galliana trying to fizz one through to Flores. Flores with the touch. Now it's Abigail Hyde. Hyde. Back to Flores. Flores. Hudson. And the Cavers are resetting play a bit here. Through. Oh, it's going to find its way to Galliana. Galliana! Oh, it's hit the smack of the crossbar. What a thunderous shot that was by Galliana. And now it could be. And Lombardo toe poked it towards the goalkeeper. A save from Emma Perez. Well then, like I was saying about the Caver back line, Coach Madeline Strawn told me that it is it's just very, very different than what the Cavers had last season. Everyone is pretty much completely new in the back line, so she wants them to mesh. She wants them to get the chemistry together, especially with no Shea O'Connor, because Shea O'Connor would have been, well, one of the anchors to this team, in defense, of course, because she would be one of the returners. Yuretsi Perez, who you saw last year on JV, she's not playing this season. And then Kiana Mian, who at times played in the back line, she got called up to varsity, as Chloe Galliana will get on the end of this here, and she'll play it all the way back to the back line. So then, this is Ada Werner. Werner, out wide for Tara Moses. Moses clipping it to the middle. And no one could get there in time. And now it will be played. Oh, it's not the best pass by Juliet Law. But the Cavers regain possession. Here's Galliana. Galliana. Picking out Hudson. Hudson. Leaving it for Werner. Werner. Finding Law. Law for Flores out wide. Making run in the middles. Flores. Galliana is completely by herself if Flores can pick her out. Now Lombardo. And she's wrestled off the ball there by the Spartans. Now the Spartans trying to launch an attack of their own here. This is Melanie Soto. Soto, and it will be claimed by the Cavers again. Playing it back to Werner. So again, the Cavers just trying to play a bit of a tiki-taka football here. A bit of possession-based football, if you will. As Galliana will try to win this one back. And she does. So Galliana on the ball. Playing it to Lombardo. Lombardo tried a little turn there. Oh, a meg pass there, but Hudson is back on it. Evie Hudson, now it's Flores. Hudson wants her to play her through. Flores, oh, and she nearly played her through, but it was a good challenge by Ajali. And that's going to go out for a throw-in in favor of the Cavers on the near side of the pitch then. 11:45 left to go in this one, folks. Again, 8-0 the score line. Galliana throwing it in. And the referee wants the throw-in to be... I don't think Galliana took the throw-in correctly, so I believe the Spartans will have a chance to throw this in, as they are making a plethora of substitutions themselves. 5 to be exact. Vianney Kobian, one of the players coming on. Jaylani Velasquez, another one of the players coming on. Allison Velasquez as well. So that's a few of them there. And it looks like Ariana Lopez will... the referee's saying to wait, though, so we'll see. Lopez is going to throw this one in. Hudson nearly got her boot to it. Here's Riley for Flores. Flores finds Hudson on the turn. Hudson playing it through for Lombardo. Lombardo trying to pick out a runner out wide, and she couldn't pick out the winger, just that. Flores. Riley, one of the only returning players out there on the pitch right now, I believe. And the ball will be played back to Werner. So then, Werner trying to ping the ball out for Flores out wide on the right. Flores trying to pick out Riley. Riley threading it through. Oh, she could be in here. Oh, and a good skill. Is she onside? I believe she's onside. Here's Lombardo. Lombardo, can she make this another chance? And she just gets dispossessed off the ball before she really could. And Perez will claim it in the end. So then, Emma Perez to take this. She'll punt it up the pitch. Flores with the boot. Questionable handball there, but it wasn't called. And Lombardo's going to try to get on the end of this. And Penelope Lombardo battling for this ball. And it will be sent back the other way. Riley trying to bring this down, heads it on instead, and here's Hudson. Hudson. Here goes Hudson. Hudson, she could be through on goal. It's Hudson! And Perez just saves it in the end. So a routine save in the end for Emma Perez, as Evie Hudson had to go. I believe Evie Hudson has a goal this game. Yes, I'm checking my stats, and she does. So she was looking for her second, and Galliana's going to get on the end of this one. Let's see what she can do. And I think, yeah, she'll just play it back. So then, Colton, back to Werner. Werner, picking out Tara Moses. Moses, swinging it out to Juliet Law. Law for Flores. Flores trying to make it up with her pace. And Riley will leave it, or there you go. So then, Ada Werner. Werner to Flores. Flores picking out Hudson. Hudson playing it out wide. This is good passing, good ball movement from the Cavers here, as it is played out wide. This is Abigail Hyde. Hyde, she has options. Oh, and she couldn't get the cross, and she had two runners completely open as Hudson finds Flores. Flores to Hudson. Hudson. Give and go. 1-2. Here's Hudson. Hudson crosses it. Galliana! Yes! Brilliant football. Great football. Possession-based football. It's 9-0. And Chloe Galliana gets on the score sheet for the Cavers. Well then, there you go. And it looks like Kate Brigham and Charlize McAvoy will check back in the match here for the Cavers. But yeah, so Chloe Galliana opening her scoring account for the Cavers JV side. Again, good passing from the Cavers then. So, Jacqueline Herrera will get us back underway here. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this one. And substitution for the Spartans, as it looks like Ariana Lopez will be making her way off the pitch, and Melanie Soto will step in at center back. So Herrera will get us underway at the halfway line. Here we go, Jacqueline Herrera. Ball's played back, and oh, Kate Brigham's going to get on the end of this one. Brigham passing it back for Olivia Pennick, who's another returner. Now it's Riley. And Brigham couldn't bring it down there. Now it's Flores. Clips one. And it will be intercepted. Sent back the other way. Riley. Here goes Brigham. Cavers playing it back again. And making a run back. Oh, she was nearly dispossessed off the ball there, Haley Colton. But Werner's on it. Ball's kept in play by Moses. Kept in play again by McAvoy. And it will be won by Riley. Now here's Kate Brigham. Playing it to the middle, finding Pennick. Pennick. Back to Riley. Riley. Oh, look at that pass by Riley. Picks out Brigham. Brigham playing it out wide for the left wing. On the left wing is McAvoy, as she does a skill move there. Brigham. Finding Pennick. Pennick playing it back to Werner. I mean, it just seems to me Ada Werner has been playing more outside her box than in. Which is, again, unbelievably rare for a goalkeeper, but when your team is dominating and having possession like the Cavers are tonight, you're allowed that luxury. So then, Pennick trying to pick out Tara Moses. Moses, that's a big touch forward by Moses. And now it's McAvoy. Back to Juliet Law. Law. Back to Werner. Werner. Passing it out to Juliet Law. Law. Trying to pick out Flores here. She picks out Flores. It comes off as a deflection. And Riley's trying to win it back for the Cavers. She does just that. Now it's Kate Brigham. Brigham bringing it down. And will she get on the end of this? Giving chase is McAvoy. Charlize McAvoy on the left wing. Here goes Charlize McAvoy. She's beating the defender for pace. Charlize McAvoy. McAvoy with the cross. It finds Brigham. Brigham back to McAvoy. The Cavers looking to find numbers here. Brigham. And they're going to play it back. Now here's Riley. Riley. McAvoy. 1-2 with Riley. And that's intercepted. It only falls to the boot, though, of Bozinovic. Zoe Bozinovic, that is. Again, the younger sister of Sale Bozinovic, who is one of the key star players of this Caver team. It'll be excited to see her get back into action, along with the other varsity stars, of course. Charlotte Ferrier being in the crowd, supporting the JV team. That's one of many. Flores on the ball on the right. Flores picks out Brigham. Now it's Riley. Riley, skill move here, skill move there. And it's sent back the other way by Soto. Now Werner. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half. Scores 9-0 in favor of the Cavers. So then, here they come. That's Moses. Back to Werner. Ada Werner. Picks out her option in the midfield. Oh, the Cavers need to be careful. They might end up conceding if they're not, as the press from the Spartans was getting to their midfield. And trying to win the ball back is Juliet Law. Law nearly got through 4 players there. And it will be sent out of play. And it will be a Spartan throw-in. So that is that. And as we're waiting, so then, well, as we wait for play to resume here, let me just remind you of the Caver goal scorers tonight, because there's been a lot. So Valentina, so again, folks, I'm not entirely too sure what order this is in, but Valentina Prado has 4, Camila Rogers has 1, Evie Hudson has 1, an own goal was scored by the Spartans, Penelope Lombardo has 1, and Chloe Galliana has 1. Ball's back into play again. Flores. Him out. Ball's played back to the Spartan defense. And it's sent out of play for a Caver thrown on the far side of the pitch. Abigail Hyde was the one there putting on the pressure. Throw and played. Flores bringing it down. Finding Brigham. Brigham. Riley's in the middle. Caver's trying to spread the Spartan defense out here. Out wide here for McAvoy. McAvoy. Oh, what a through ball that is by McAvoy. It's played right back to her. McAvoy out on the left wing again. Cuts it back to her right boot. Plays it with her left. Flicked on, and that should be a throw-in in favor of the Cavers. And it will be. Or, oh no, it will be a throw-in in favor of the Spartans. So then, folks, we have reached 2 minutes here at Balboa Stadium, which means that all official time is now up to the referee. As it looks like Sophia Meeks will throw this one in for the Spartans. They play it back. They try to clip it forward. Moses. Nearly dispossessed, now is dispossessed. And they're going to play it back to Werner, and they will. So Ada Werner out wide to her center half there. Flores playing up high. Here's Flores trying to get on the end of this ball, and she nearly did, Flores. And the Spartans will have another throw-in to take on the far side of the pitch. So then it looks like Isabella Landeros is going to throw this one in for the Spartans then. As the sun is setting here at Balboa Stadium, it's going to be, well, it's an evening game for the JV team, but when varsity comes around, it will be a night game. So Tuesday night football then. And that ball is going to go out of play for a Caver throw-in this time around. So then, Flores to throw this one in. Everyone is checking in for Flores. She has at least 3 options that I can see. There's a 4th. They're going to play it back to Werner. Ada Werner has options. She has Tara Moses out on the left wing. Moses. And the referee blows his whistle for halftime then. Your score here at Balboa Stadium, the JV girls soccer team versus the JV Chula Vista Spartans. It is 9-0, ladies and gentlemen. 9-0. So Valentina Prado has 4 goals. Camila Rogers has 1. Evie Hudson has 1. An own goal was scored by the Spartans. Penelope Lombardo has 1. And Chloe Galliana also has 1 on the score sheet as well. Again, folks, if you are enjoying this game, please check us out on our website at gksports.org if you haven't already, where you can not only find Caver games, you can also find Grossmont Foothiller games. Hell, we're doing Coronado games. You can find all of that on the website. Also, check us out on our YouTube channel at GK Sports. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that like button. It really means a lot. Turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss any highlights or when we live stream the games. Again, it means a lot. And last but definitely not least, folks, let me tell you a little bit about TCT Tax if you didn't hear me the first time, all right? So we had TCT Tax last season. And look, they were fantastic because TCT Tax can help you with all types of income tax returns. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any issues or audits whatsoever with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, well, hey, just message TCT Tax because they're going to be there for you. They're going to be there to prevent the IRS from levying your... All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Balboa Stadium, home of your very own San Diego Cavers. Well, folks, if you are just tuning in, which would be a little bit weird because that means you skipped half the video since we're not live streaming this one, your score, again, let me remind you, is 9-0. Valentina Prado has 4 goals. Camila Rogers has 1, Evie Hudson has 1, an own goal was scored by Emma Perez, Penelope Lombardo has 1, and Chloe Galliana has 1 as well. So this one, folks, pretty much all but over already, but still a whole half of football left to be played as the lights are now on here at Balboa Stadium. So Tuesday night football indeed, and more varsity players are showing up for both sides. I believe I just saw Kylie Jones walk in. Kylie or Shelby, I can't tell from this angle. But yeah, here we go, folks. It looks like a new goalkeeper is in. I believe this, for the Cavers that is, I believe this is Sophie Delane. So she's getting her chance, Sophie Delane. And yeah, it looks like the Cavers are in a 4-3-3, but the midfield is shaped a bit weird because you have one holding midfielder and then one center mid and one center attacking mid. That's what it looks like. It's just a straight line if you folks can see it right now. Look at the midfield. Everything else is up normal, if you could say so. Interesting strategy, but here's Pennick. She'll play it back to Flores as we are back underway here at Balboa Stadium. Again, JV girls soccer team. So, here's Flores. Flores looking for her options. She's going to play it backwards to Delane. Delane, oh, look at the press there from the Spartans. And that's what the Spartans are going to be doing. Pressing, pressing, pressing. As they are down by a tremendous amount of goals. And Kate Brigham on the turn. Riley playing it out wide, passing it out wide for Charlize McAvoy. And that will go out of play. So throwing on the far side of the pitch then. Takes a bounce, played to the middle, flicked on, and that is Sophia Meeks for the Spartans. And now they're going to find Kate Brigham. Brigham out wide to the left. Again, Cavers are just going to pretty much be playing possession all second half. Tiki-taka, possession-based football, and I don't know if they're looking to score, but again, a whole half of just working on what Madeline Strawn, I'm sure, really wants this team to work on, which is building chemistry, meshing together for the rest of the season. As Caitlin Riley makes a big run forward. Look at Caitlin Riley, and she's going to play it out wide on the wing for Abigail Hyde. Can Hyde keep it in? Yes, she can. So here's Abigail Hyde. Hyde on the right wing. Hyde, and it's going to fall to Riley. Riley cutting. Riley shoots, and I think it took a deflection there just before it was cleared out. Now then, Meeks. It's going to fall out. I think that's, is that McAvoy? I believe that's McAvoy. Now it's played back towards Haley Colton. Colton, she has a Spartan, 2 Spartans chasing her. Oh, and this could be trouble. Here they go, and it's going to be cleared in the end by the goalkeeper, Sophie Delane, who, like Ada Werner in the first half, was very far off her line. So Sophia Meeks to throw this one in on the far side of the pitch for the Spartans. Meeks Looking for her options here. She wants a player or two to check in. She has Ariana Lopez as an option if she needs her. Meeks opts to play it forward. That ball, and it will go out of play for another Spartan throw-in. So the Spartans working their way bit by bit down the line then. As it looks like Aguayo, is that Aguayo? Throwing it in. Now it's Lopez. Here come the Spartans. Now playing more attacking football in the Cavers' defensive half, but that's a bit short-lived as Brigham is going to try to get on the end of this one, and it's sent back the other way. And a tackle is thrown in. Here comes the defense. And it's brought. As you can see, the track team is also practicing at the moment as this game is going on, so see a lot of people here, not just fans and parents, but track teams as well. As the goalkeeper trying to ping it out wide. That's a good pass from the goalkeeper as Hyde is going to try to keep this in play. Brigham is there, and Hyde comes away with it in the end. Look at that. And that's going to go out of play for a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. So then, it looks like Flores is going to want to throw this one in. Flores picking out as Kylie Jones and Shelby Jones just pay a quick visit to say hi. We will see them in the varsity game tonight, folks. And the Cavers, not too sure what they're trying to do here. Flores throws in a tackle, and it will be sent back the other way. So getting on the end of this one will be Juliet Law, and she'll play it all the way back and reset play to Sophie Delane. Delane. Oh, good job by Delane picking out the winger there. And here's McAvoy. Charlize McAvoy. McAvoy trying to pick up Brigham. Oh, little 1-2 there. That's good build-up play from the Cavers. McAvoy has all the time in the world to throw in this cross. McAvoy, it's a decent cross. Here's Brigham. Brigham, and it's shot right at goalkeeper Emma Perez. So then, Brigham wants a goal. Perez punts it. Takes a bounce. Oh, it goes over the head of Riley. Now Flores trying to get on the end of it here, and that's going to be sent out of play. Throw in for the Cavers then on the near side of the pitch. Oh, well, look at this. So Chloe Agostini, Camilla Rogers, and Valentina Prado will be checking back in for the Cavers. Coming out is Moses, along with her mate, Kate Brigham. So, then. So 3 of the star JV players last season all check in together. And Prado is... Valentina Prado is shivering on the pitch. She's cold. She's currently jumping up and down trying to get warm. But once she does some running around, she will be fine like any other footballer. So Rogers then. Camila Rogers. Very nonchalant on the ball, Camila Rogers. And Prado finds Rogers. Those two linking up again. Rogers playing it back for Balzinovic, Zoe Balzinovic. The back pass to the goalkeeper, Delane. Delane. Low ball to Chloe Agostini, who has the pace to get there. So Chloe Agostini started this game playing left back. So the thing about Chloe Agostini, folks, as she is here, and she'll probably outrun this defender. Let's see. Agostini. Yeah, she's good play by Chloe Agostini. And she'll keep the ball here well. But yeah, so as I was saying about Chloe Agostini, folks, she started out as left back in this game, which is the position she started in last season as well. I talked to Agostini, and she actually told me she is not a left back, not in the slightest, as Camila Rogers is going to try to keep this ball in play, and she'll do so successfully. So Chloe Agostini told me she actually plays as a left wing or left forward, and that the left back position was very new to her last season. And she said that this season she was supposed to start up top this game, but due to the absence of Shea O'Connor, she dropped back to left back as that ball is played back to Sophie Delane. But Agostini now in a more attacking role. As you can see, she's playing in her natural left wing position, which she must be stoked about. But yeah, so Chloe Agostini, that's a little bit of the story on her last season. She also got an injury last season, but she's back healthier than ever. And oh, look at that ball to Camila Rogers. What a ball that was. So the Cavers passing improving, although Rogers, not the best pass from Camila Rogers. Flicked on by Bozinovic. Now Prado has acres of space to turn here. She's looking for Agostini, but Agostini tells her to play it more central. Now, this is Pennick. Now she's going to lay it off for Chloe Agostini. This is where Agostini can really shine here if she wants. And she'll play it back to Pennick. Pennick. Back for Haley Colton. Or, oh, Haley Colton's just going to leave that for, I believe, McAvoy. Now it's Delane. To Flores. Flores. Picking out Camila Rogers. Rogers. To the middle for Bozinovic. Zoe Bozinovic. Back. Clipped ball, and it's intercepted. Bozinovic. No, it'll be her teammate to get there. Oh, now the center half wants to join the attack. That's Haley Colton. Now it's back to Delane. So again, the score is still 9-0, folks. It's 31 minutes, about 20 seconds left in this one. And it's funny because the Cavers varsity team, actually, the last game they played was Steve Lincoln's last game as the head coach for the Cavers, as Prado is picking out a pass here. And the varsity team ended up winning Steve Lincoln's final game for them 9-0. That was the score at the end of the game. The JV team has, I guess, decided to one-up that and make it 9-0 at the end of one half. As it looks like Cooper almost had possession for the Spartans there. Now Flores trying to throw in a challenge, and Flores will get there first. She skips past one, she skips past two, but the ball got away from her just as Bozinovic heads it on. I think Prado was onside, so she stayed onside, Valentina Prado. Trying to work out her ball control here. Prado still turning. Now they collapse on her. Flores, and this is going to be played back to Delane. So Delane to Flores. Flores looking, finds Camila Rogers, and oh, that's going to go out of play for a Spartan throwing on the near side of the pitch. And Chloe Galliano, one of the players on the touchline, eagerly waiting to check back in, Chloe Galliano. And it looks like Chloe Galliano will check back in. She'll check in for Caitlin Flores. So there you see, number 28, Chloe Galliano, who also is on the score sheet tonight. Ariana Lopez to throw this one in. They're telling her to throw it down the line. And now Rogers, that's going to go out of play again. So Ariana Lopez to throw it in on the near side of the pitch again, as the track stars run by her. Throw in played, and it's going to make its way somewhat central. Oh, Valentina Prado has it, but I assume she's gonna wait for her teammates to arrive, and that's exactly what she'll do. Prado, and that's a poor pass to Camila Rogers, but Camila Rogers with possession anyway. Rogers skips by one, looking to play it back, and oh, it's a bad back pass by Rogers as the Cavers are dispossessed again, but that's what they're working on. Trying to get these passes right, trying to get the chemistry flowing between this very, very, very new team. Players from the JV that got called up to the varsity that I saw on the roster, Nisa Pareto is one of them. And again, Nisa Pareto was a defender on this JV squad last season, but now she's with varsity. Another player that's on varsity that was on JV last season as well is Atiana Barroso, who played mainly as a midfielder. But Barroso, she's going to do wonders for the varsity, as Galliana will play it to Prado, intercepted by Sandoval. Here come the Cavers. Prado is there, and it'll go off of her for a Spartan throw-in on the near side of the pitch. But yeah, like I was saying, Pareto is on the varsity team now. Barroso's on the varsity team now. People that you would mainly expect to be on the varsity coming up from JV last season are pretty much on the varsity. Delaney Renwick is another one you can throw into the mix. As it looks like Evie Hudson will check in along with her mate Penelope Lombardo. I believe Caitlin Riley is coming off along with her mate Olivia Pennick. I'm sure as the season goes on, folks, because Camila Rogers, who's throwing the ball in right now, trying to pick out Hudson. Camila Rogers, Valentina Prado, and Chloe Agostini were 3 of the JV players last season that actually got a good amount of varsity call-ups. So I'm sure it'll happen again this season. I'm sure we'll see those 3 on the varsity at some point in time, whether it be to fill in for injury or whether they're in form or they're playing really, really well. As there's a good overlapping run from the Cavers, and I believe, is this McAvoy? That might be McAvoy on the left wing, and she wants to go all the way, it seems. McAvoy holding up play. Oh, and she's dispossessed off the ball. But here's Agostini. Chloe Agostini laying it off. It's going to find its way to Lombardo. Lombardo. And here's Prado. Prado. Back pass. Agostini. And that's going to go out of play. Oh, no. Chloe Agostini keeps it in play. And it's going to make its way back to Chloe Agostini. Playing it to the middle. And the Cavers looking to reset play completely here. Back to their goalkeeper, Sophie Delane. So Delane picking out Galliana. Back to Delane. Delane playing it to the middle. Trying to pick out Agostini here. Instead, it'll make its way to Lombardo, who also has a goal tonight. Lombardo leaves it for Hudson. Hudson skipping through 3. Passing it back to the... and that's going to go out of play. Haley Colton was the one making that pass. But so it looks like the varsity squad for the Cavers are here. At least the majority of them, it seems to be. As a throw-in will be played on the far side of the pitch. 25 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this one. Yeah. Throw-in played. Brought down by Fuentes. Now it's played back to Colton. Colton for Delane. Delane under some pressure here, and she gets it away, and she gets it away to Valentina Prado, of all people. Now Prado lays it off for Camila Rogers on the right wing. Here's Camila Rogers. Rogers picking out Hudson. Hudson back to Rogers. Valentina Prado's calling for it. Rogers will give it up to Prado, and she's offside, Valentina Prado. That must be what the call is. Yep. So Valentina Prado probably just about half a yard offside. She was trying to play off the shoulder of the center half, but unfortunately she was just a bit too in front of her. So then, here we go. The Cavers playing an extremely high line here. And it was nearly flicked on. Hudson tried to throw in a tackle there. And a free kick in favor to the Cavers then. Look at that. Well, folks, again, if you've been enjoying this match so far, please check us out at our website at gksports.org, where you can find matches like this, foothiller matches, and maybe some Coronado High matches as well. You can also find us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, GK Sports. Like the video. Tell your friends, your family, especially if you're enjoying this football match and more amazing ones like that, as that's a great cross by Hudson, and it falls to Agostini, who will play it back to McAvoy. McAvoy, Agostini, getting the ball out from under her feet. Balzinovic, Hudson, and the Cavers will reset play here. Juliet Law, back to Sophie Delane. Delane, out wide. McAvoy skips past her opponent there, Agostini. Back to Balzinovic. Balzinovic looking to thread one through to Prado. She does just that. And Prado looking to switch play completely to Camila Rogers on the other side. Well-worked move by the Cavers. Rogers. And, the move has broken down. But Rogers back in possession. Hudson trying to get through. Hounded by 3-4 Spartan jerseys there. Rogers. And the play resets. Rogers. Hudson. Back to Camila Rogers on the right wing. Valentina Prado trying to time her run this time. Rogers. And she'll just look to play it back to Hudson. Galliana. Plays it back to their goalkeeper, Sophie Delane. Delane for McAvoy. McAvoy trying to pick out Chloe Agostini. Agostini looking to play it. McAvoy wanted it, and oh, it was initially a good idea. You can see what the Cavers were trying to do there, but the pass from Lombardo just had a little too much pace on it. So then, Kate VR will check into the game along with Ada Werner. So the goalkeeper now on as a field player. Don't see it too often, but it's what's happening. As Chloe Agostini will come off the pitch. Again, there's 22 minutes left, so I would have to assume Chloe Agostini's night is done. Not due to injury or anything, it's just Madeline Strawn wants to give opportunities to the newer players of this squad, and rightly so, as the Spartans have a throw-in on the far side of the pitch then. So, throw-in to be played. Brought down. Hudson. Oh, good turn by Hudson. And she's going to try to play it out wide for Kate VR to get on the end of it here. What a beautiful pass that was. VR. Playing it back to Law. Galliana. Now they find Balzinovic. Hudson onto the turn again. Running the midfield, and Prado is through. And okay, will Valentina Prado go on goal here? She's being very casual about it, and no, she's not going to do it. And she'll play it back to Hudson. A couple of the fans were urging Prado to go for it, but she decided against it. And yeah, Valentina Prado I don't think is looking to score for the rest of the night, and Hudson is just putting on a display of skills here. Balzinovic. McAvoy. Out wide. That was Werner. McAvoy laying it off for Werner. Werner trying to get there. And she did get there, Werner. She threw in a good challenge. And it's going to come out. It's going to stay in. And they're playing away there at the end. Here he goes. Yar leaves it for Hudson. And Hudson will look to play this one back, yes, for Zoe Balzinovic. Balzinovic to Sophie Delane. And the Cavers have had, well, a lot of possession here in the first and second half. Chula Vista really hasn't been able to do much, as Kate VR is making a run down the right wing. And will Kate VR go for goal? So Kate VR doesn't have a goal. She'll pick out Prado. And yeah, Prado's not. She'll just play it back to Zoe Balzinovic. Here they come. Spartans battling for it. McAvoy wins it. Out wide. Oh, it's kept in play. Don't know if that's McElroy or someone else. Werner to McElroy. Crossing to Valentina Prado. Prado trying to get on the turn here, trying to keep possession for the Cavers. She does that nicely. Now it's Hudson. Playing it backwards again. To Zoe Balzinovic this time, who has a lot of space. Now it's Hudson. Hudson finding Valentina Prado. Valentina Prado. Dancing on the ball a little bit. And she's going to pick out lane there. Yeah, Haley Colton, that is. Now then, Lombardo. Out wide. Prado will get there. And the Spartans have reclaimed possession. Only for the moment, though, because Valentina Prado was right back on them as soon as they lost the ball. Clipped in, and that ball is still in play on that side. The Cavers have been really attracted to that side the second half. And Hudson trying to skip past the midfielder. Now it's going to fall to Stephanie Cooper. And the Cavers just win the ball right back. Delane. Looking for her options. She's going to find Galliana, who's playing as a right wing back now. Galliana. Hudson. And Prado's going to get that to VR. VR. And the referee has blown his whistle as... Ooh, a Spartan player is down. Or slow to get up, I should say. Hopefully she'll be all right. And the referee indicates that a substitution will be made. Not entirely too sure who that is. Can't really see the number from all the way out here. Maybe Lopez, I'm not sure. Lopez then. Prado is offside, so Hudson is going to wait to play it to her. Now it's Valentina Prado. Prado. Oh, and that ball's going to be played to the middle. Hudson. So, let me tell you, folks, Evie Hudson has shown a pretty decent display in the midfield today as, well, Sophie Delane a little too calm on the ball there, as she would have been a very, very unfortunate own goal to concede for the Cavers, as they're trying to play it down the line here, down the wing, and that's going to go out. So, Melanie Soto to throw this in, I believe, leaves it for her teammate. Ball's thrown in. Hudson brings it down. But yeah, like I was saying about Evie Hudson, she's done a decent job of running through the midfield, using her skills, you know, making the right passes, making the right choices, which is what the Cavers are really going to need this season due to the graduation and absence of Sammy Green, who was a star varsity player and one of the key players for the Cavers all around last season. VR throws in a challenge, and that's going to be a Caver throw-in on the near side of the pitch. So then, who will this be taken by? It looks like Valentina Prado will throw this one in for the Cavers then. Prado finds the run of Lombardo. Now it's Hudson. Hudson on the turn. Lombardo wants it. Or Prado wants it, excuse me. Prado trying to completely switch the direction of play. She does so. It will fall to Hudson. Zoe Bozinovic then, looking to play this one back. And it'll be played back to Sophie Delane. 15 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this second half at Balboa Stadium. Your JV squad is up 9-0 still. Valentina Prado then, looking to play in Kate VR, who is onside, I believe. VR, oh, will they try to score here? VR, and it's saved by Perez in the end. So a corner kick. Again, folks, Kate VR, I don't know if she had a goal or two last season, but she, out of all the players on the pitch right now, she'll probably be the most likely to try to grab herself one in. And it looks like Hudson will take this corner kick, I believe. Yeah. So, let's see what Katie Hudson, or excuse me, not Katie, Evie Hudson. Let's see what Evie Hudson can produce from corners. Hudson, oh, look at that ball in. It takes a bounce, and no one was really there to get on the end of it, but it had good pace on it. The ball whipped in. Bozinovic will get on the end of this one. Zoe. And that's going to go out of play. Galliana's not going to give chase to that. Throw into the Spartans then. 14 minutes left. See there. And looking to throw it in for the Chula Vista Spartans. Waiting to see, I believe, yes, it will be Evelyn Ojeda to throw this one in. Or no, that's not Ojeda. That's Isabella Landeros. And that throw-in is taken incorrectly, and the Cavers will throw this one in then. As you can see, folks, the varsity squad for the Cavers are literally running right along where the ball is. They are warming up for their game, and we are doing their game right after this one. So a doubleheader for me and George today. Or George and I. Prado on the turn. She finds, not too sure, might have been Panic. I'm not too sure who that was, or that was Lombardo. As the ball will be played back to goalkeeper Sophia Delane. Delane. Now it's back to Colton. Colton. Oh, look at that ball by Colton, picking out Kate VR brilliantly. And Kate VR is just going to have a stroll along the wing here. VR. And she tried to pick out Prado there. And that's going to roll, or VR's going to keep it in. So, Hudson. Playing it back to Juliet Law. Law. Back to Sophie Delane. Delane. VR. Oh, and using her pace to get there was Balzinovic as Prado is here on the turn. Skips past one. Playing it back to Holton. Holton for Valentina Prado. And oh, boy. Valentina Prado, oh, she might have caught her ankle there. The one thing Valentina Prado does not need more of is injuries. She's suffered quite a few throughout my time of commentating Valentina Prado. I've seen her suffer a couple of injuries throughout games, so hopefully, I don't think it was anything too serious, though. She seems to be okay. The Cavers are going to need Valentina Prado for the long run of this season, as Galliana will play it back to Delane. Warming up on the touchline, or checking on the touchline for the Cavers, is Caitlin Riley along with Abigail Hyde. So it's Zoe Balzinovic then. Splits the team, finds Hudson. Evie Hudson, she'll play it to Valentina Prado. Prado plays it to the middle. That's Balzinovic. Now here they come. That is Lombardo. And back. And Kate VR, will she give chase to this? She will, Kate VR. I think she'll pull it back here. Or no, she'll lay it off for Prado, who's onside. And Prado's just going to look to play it back here. So Penelope Lombardo then passing it back. And now it's Haley Colton, who's dispossessed off the ball. Here they come. Balzinovic. Now it's Lombardo. Hudson looking for Kate VR. She picks her out with that pass. VR passes it back to Galliana, and she'll pass it back to the goalkeeper, Sophie Delane. Delane looking to pick out VR. She does well. VR, Hudson. Good control on the ball from Hudson, as Galliana will just boot that over to Valentina Prado here. Prado trying to bring the ball down. Now picks out VR. VR picking out Hudson. Hudson with a rollover. Lombardo. Back to Hudson. Hudson trying to thread a through ball for Kate VR, who's onside. So let's see here. Kate VR dribbling to the net. Maybe she'll go for goal. Kate VR, and it's saved by Perez. Emma Perez with the save, as the Cavers get light applause here from the crowd for going for it. And that's going to be a corner kick, yeah. So 9 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this one. And again, it was questionable. I think Kate VR really wants to score a goal, but she's probably caught in two worlds. She's probably caught in the world of Madeline Strawn, where Madeline's saying, don't score a pass. But then she's caught in her own world of really wanting to get a goal for the JV. As the ball is whipped in brilliantly. Oh, and it was picked out. I don't know who took the corner. I think that might have been Prado. And she tried to pick Kate VR out at the far post there. But VR couldn't make contact with the ball. And it will end with a goal kick for the Chula Vista Spartans. So, double substitution then for the Spartans. 8 minutes and about 20 seconds left to go in this second half. Score is still 9-0. And here we go. That's going to be intercepted. I think Prado got there first. She read it well. Now here's Hudson. Hudson playing it out to the center half. Now back to Sophie Delane. Delane for Galliana. Balzinovic couldn't get on the end of that one. So then, The Spartans have possession, only momentarily, though. Now here's Hudson. Hudson. Galliana. Back to Sophie Delane. Delane. Picking out McAvoy. McAvoy. Bozinovic clips it over to the wing. Now it's Lombardo. Lombardo back to Bozinovic. And VR wanted to get there first. She finds Hudson. Hudson. I think VR's offside if she tried to play her through. Now it's Galliana who picks out Hudson. And Hudson will try to play in Kate VR here, who might go for goal again. We never know. Here we go. Kate VR there. Oh, she just hits the post. And now Prado has it. And Prado's offside. Well, how unlucky is Kate VR, who just hit the post as the goalkeeper was beaten. And, well, the score is going to remain 9-0. As Valentina Prado was offside. But Prado tried to play it back to VR to get that tap in. But it didn't happen. So then Perez, as the Cavers is pressing extremely high. Pressing on the wing. Hudson trying to put on the pressure. And the Spartans have some possession. And VR gets there in time. Galliana. Back to Hudson. Hudson. Looking for Valentina Prado. Prado playing it out wide for Kate VR again. Now VR keeps it in play. VR crosses it to the middle. Prado, she's just going to leave that, yeah. And Emma Perez will claim it. Perez, ooh, it's a low punt that time around. Hudson. Valentina Prado trying to lay it off here for Lombardo. And Penelope Lombardo will just keep that in play. Good effort to keep it in by Lombardo. And the Cavers will have a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. 5.5 minutes left to go in this one. Triple substitution is going to be made. Tara Moses checks back into the game, along with Caitlin Riley and Abigail Hyde. Substituted off, it looks like Charlize McAvoy is off. Valentina Prado is off. And Evie Hudson is off. So their nights are done as well. Throw-in to be played. Bozinovic. Trying to get through. It's Bozinovic. I believe that's Bozinovic. Bozinovic! And it's a goal. That's going to be 10-0 to the Cavers then. So, is that Zoe Bozinovic who scored? I think it was. So it's 10-0. And yeah, I'm on the stats, folks. I'm gonna put that was Zoe Bozinovic who got that goal, but as soon as I see footage to confirm, I will check. But yeah, so there's the goal with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this one. I'm happy for let's see here. Well, even though the score is 10-0, I'm happy that Zoe Bozinovic got her first goal for the JV squad. You know, just like her sister, always searching for goals, always looking to attack, as we will get back underway here at Balboa Stadium. So then, Riley playing it. It's for Moses. Moses. Back to Sophie Delane. Delane. Now picks out Galliana. Galliana trying to make a surging run up the pitch here. And they're going to pick out, who is this? Abigail Hyde. Hyde for VR. And maybe the Cavers won in 11th. I think Kate VR really wants to score a goal here. I think they know it too. VR, and it's shot right at Perez. VR on the follow, and it just hits the post again. Kate VR has to be the unluckiest footballer on a pitch to date. So with 3 minutes left to go in this second half, the Spartans will have a throw on the near side of the pitch. It's just one of those. It's just one of those days for Kate VR where nothing is going in for the winger, unfortunately. Let's see if she'll try to maybe try to nick another one. Maybe have another chance as Bozinovic will get on the end of this one. Bozinovic out wide. Now it's Tara Moses. Moses just having a stroll in the park. And now she'll play it back. And oh, the bad pass. Oh, that was a bad back pass. And it's cleared in the end. So the clean sheet is preserved. So a bit of a scare there for Sophie Delane. But in the end, she got rid of it. And as you can see, the Chula Vista Spartan varsity team is warming up on that side of the pitch as well. So there you go. Emma Aguayo will look to throw this one in for the Spartans. So, folks, we have reached 2 minutes here at Balboa Stadium, which means that all official time is now up to the referee. And I assure you this one is going to end very, very soon. A wonderful day, a day to remember for the Cavers, a day to forget for the Spartans, as the ball's just being pinged around here now. And, oh, they got on the end of it here. That was Werner, who, again, was the goalkeeper in the first half of this one, field player in the second. So, Ada Werner then. Time is ticking. And they're going to play it to Galliana, who will play it to Delane. Delane to Galliana. And Galliana, she's going to want to send the ball here to Abigail Hyde. Hyde. And Hyde is onside, I believe. Yes, Hyde is onside. And she's going to leave it for Kate VR. Will Kate VR get one more chance to score a goal here? She is out wide. VR. Oh, she cuts it back. Kate VR. This could be it. Kate VR. There it is. There it is. There's the goal for Kate VR. And it's, I think it's 11 or 12-0 at this point. So Kate VR finally gets her goal. She cut it back to her left, and then she just picked her spot expertly, Kate VR. So, yeah, that was one of the last kicks of the game there, and it ends on a high note for the Cavers. A goal. Goals galore in this one. I believe this is the most amount of goals I've seen, at least I've broadcasted live. So history made here tonight at GK Sports as we are back underway. Now, what will the Cavers do with 20? Nope. The referee blows his whistle for full time. Then the JV team stands high, stands tall, and they absolutely obliterated the Chula Vista Spartans JV squad. Valentina Prado had 4 goals. Camila Rogers had 1 goal. Evie Hudson had a goal. The Spartans scored an own goal. Penelope Lombardo had a goal. Chloe Galliana had a goal. Zoe Bozinovic had a goal. And then Kate VR had a goal. So a final score of 11-0. And again, folks, if you are enjoying this, check us out at our website at gksports.org, where you can find more amazing football matches just like this one, all right? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, haven't already. You know, type in GK Sports, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and spread the word, because we are at the game and we are here. Anyways, that's going to conclude this game for the JV. They really couldn't have gotten out to a much better start. And now, folks, in about 25, 30-odd minutes or so, we will present you the varsity team, the varsity Caver girls versus the Chula Vista Spartans varsity girls. And we will see how that match will play out. Other than that, I'm your commentator, Joshua Pengen. On camera duties is George. And we will see you very, very shortly.